Hi, it's Frank McNally from Public Spend Forum. We're working with multiple government agencies to identify suppliers that have materials or equipment that are useful or can be contributed to the COVID-19 response. And so we've built some special fields on GovShop, our market research tool, to help these people in government find and purchase supplies from companies in the marketplace that have inventory to sell. So in this video, I'm going to show you briefly how to update your supplier profile to add COVID supplies and make sure that you are considered for any upcoming procurements. So we're going to start from the home page. We've got a button here, this banner, COVID-19 supplies. If you do have materials, you just click that button. If you've already created a GovShop profile, it's going to take you right here, which is inside your profile. And it's pretty self-explanatory to complete this section, but a couple of notes. The category, of course, that's going to be a drop down. So this is how we're dividing the PP&E that we're hearing is required in this response. So if I wanted to add that I have respirators and masks, I can just use the drop down to select that category. Here in the products available, you'll just want to note exactly what you have. So if it's an N95 mask, you can write it down there, or maybe it's a surgical mask of a particular type. I don't know what the exact specs are, but you'll write it in there and then come down into the inventory and capacity field, and you can just say N95, 1,000 units, surgical masks. Let's just say we had 500 of those. You can put that in, and that'll help us, because we're going to come back through at the end and clean up all this data. This is really just a quick entry form so we can respond as quickly as possible. The next field is issues and comments. We don't show this field publicly. This is just information that we use to communicate with the people in government that we're supporting at the Army and then really across the federal government. So, if you've got inventory issues or if you have a need that you want to communicate to buyers, put that in there. Like I said, it's not public. If you have an available contract or a multi-agency agreement that you want to make us aware of, you can put that in the available contract section. So whether it's a GSA or FSS schedule or even like a cooperative purchasing agreement, co-op, please just put the identifier in there and we'll update that accordingly. Contact information, you only have to put that in one time. Every time you basically add an entry, so you can, if you have anything additional to respirators and masks, you'll just keep adding supplies. So only one contact information is needed, but if you've got a different point of contact for each category of supplies, you can note that. Upload a file. This is just a catalog or price list or anything, capability statement that you want to make available, and that's how you add the supplier. So as soon as you save this, it'll bring it up again, and that's where you can add a second and a third category of PPE supplies that you have. So this is ultimately how it's going to end up looking on your company's profile. You'll have this section right here, COVID-19 supplies, so that if any government buyer is using GovShop to do this market research, they'll be able to see, first of all, you'll show up in our list of COVID-19 suppliers, and then they'll be able to see exactly what you have. And so as we update this field, this information is going to be very important and very useful for our first responders and partners in government that are on the front lines of supporting this urgent crisis that we're dealing with. So thank you for your attention. Please do go to govshop.com and fill out your profile if you have some of these supplies. You can use the chat down here in the corner if you have any questions at all. We'll walk you through it. So thanks again for watching. Take care and be well.